Hi, everybody. My name is Miss Julie, and I am a professor, a dance educator, and a teaching artist. Very few things get me more excited than the idea of using movement to learn. Today, I'm going to teach you a special warm-up that's called the brain dance. The brain dance was invented by a woman named Anne Green Gilbert, who studied the brain, but was also a dance teacher. She figured out all the different patterns that our brain went through between being born and walking, and found a movement pattern that reflected that. So as we go through these different parts of the brain dance, you're actually turning on the parts of your brain in the order that they first developed. What this does is it gets the right side of your brain talking to the left side of your brain connecting to your body, and just by moving, your body waking up, blood flowing, breathing, ready to learn. This is a fantastic thing to do when it's time to focus, especially if you've been having a hard time paying attention. It's a great thing to do if you're tired. It's really fantastic to do if you're stressed out for any reason, right? At school, getting ready to take a test, or just anything at home that might be bothering you. So don't feel like this can only happen in your classroom. You can do this at home anytime that you want. And it's a fantastic way to just refresh, reset, and be ready to receive information and hopefully enjoy learning whatever it is that you're being taught. So without further ado, I'm going to jump in and lead you through the brain dance. Remember that anytime I'm teaching you in these classes, I don't want you to worry about being perfect. One of the fantastic things about the arts is that we get to be creative and we get to do things in our own way. All I really want you to do is do your best to follow along with movement. You use your eyes, you listen by watching, and just stay with me and do the best that you can do. With more practice, you'll really get the hang of this and enjoy it even more. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the music. And what I want you to do is just set your feet. If you're sitting in your desk, go ahead and stand next to your desk. Plant your feet. If you're on a carpet in your spot, go ahead and stand on your spot. If you're at home doing this on your own, just find a space in your room where you can do this and not bump into anyone or anything. Sound good? All right, here we go. We're going to start with breathing in. Nice slow breath and out. Let's breathe in through our nose. Really fill up your lungs, stretch those arms, and exhale out the mouth. Let's do it twice as fast. Now that we got the hang of it, big breath. Good, now we're gonna brush off the arms. The next pattern is touch, waking up that skin, down the front of the legs, up the back of the sides of the body, patting, head, shoulders, knees, toes, back, and squeeze. Head, it's a little bit silly, I know. Shoulders, that feels good. And down the front of your body and up the side. Last type of touching, just a nice light raindrop. All the way down, all the way up. And let's finish with a little bit more in the head. Good. Now we're going to reach out as far as we can and then bring the elbows into the belly button. And up, really stretch, and elbows in. Now reach out in different ways. You decide how you're doing it. And reach. And if you want to, add an inhale on the way up and an exhale on the way in. And if you want, add a leg. If you want an extra challenge, you just have to make sure that you can come right back to your spot. Good. Stand tall and just move the head. Now just move the shoulders. Good. Now just the ribs. And just the pelvis, just the hips. Now try to move them all at the same time. This is another thing where you're just experimenting with your body. Do what feels good. Keep it relatively slow. And try to move all parts of your spine at the same time. Now just move the upper body. Imagine that you have your favorite color on your hands and you're painting everything that you see. Get behind you, get below you, and around you. Now hands on hips. Let's just bounce in place. Now we're just moving our legs. And let's take a nice easy step side together. And again, if this is tricky for you, just do the best that you can. Let's speed that up. But maybe this might be something to practice later. And let's add a clap. Put them together. This is really challenging, so if you've got it, be proud. Now we're going to glue the right side of our body. You're not going to move that leg or that arm. And you're just going to move the other side. Any way you want. If you want an extra challenge, you can take the leg off. Now switch sides. This is for balance, but this is also just what's called a body hack. We're just moving half the body at a time. Good. Whew. Shake that out. Now touch the other leg. Crossing the middle of the body. And now let's bring that knee up to the hand. Again, we're going to challenge ourselves. Go a little bit faster. Good job. Just keep trying. Just see if you can't get a little bit better at it. And if you've got it down, be confident and be clear. Now I want you to shift side to side. Have a moment on each side where you're just kind of hanging out just for a second. And then come back. Wiggle back down into the middle. Let's breathe one more time. Nice and slow, but this time as we exhale, let's go through the middle. Good. Big breath. Let's double time. And 2 of those. Now let's double time that. Good. Shake it out. And now we're just going to take a minute. Take your hands, put them in the center. This is a yoga pose. This is called Tadasana. And it just centers you. Try to find stillness in your body for just a minute. That helps you find stillness in your mind and stillness in your feelings, and just helps you to feel really connected to all that stuff. And push out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it all out. Fantastic job, everybody. So that is the brain dance. That is a terrific warm-up to do anytime. Until next time, be great, make the day great, and don't forget how incredibly valuable you are. Bye-bye.